Performance summaries are used to summarize the performance of an employee over a period of time. In SnapEval, an employee's real-time feedback can be incorporated into the employee's performance summary. The real-time feedback includes snaps from the employee's managers, snaps from peers, and self-snaps by the employee. This has 4 important benefits. First, the real-time feedback makes it much easier for the manager to create a performance summary that accurately reflects the employee's performance over the full period of time. Second, because the snaps from managers and peers were already shared with the employee during the review period, the employee had an opportunity to improve their performance in response to developmental feedback and to maximize their performance in response to positive snaps. Third, the shared snaps provide the employee with a high level of certainty about the content of their upcoming performance summary. This helps to reduce the employee's anxiety and uncertainty about the review process. Fourth, an employee's self-snaps are an ideal way to incorporate the employee's self-assessment about their own performance directly into their performance summary. Let's create a performance summary for George Thompson. We'll start by clicking on the Performance Summaries link in the navigation menu. We'll then click the Create New Performance Summary link. This opens a page where we can select the recipient of the performance summary. Because Cheryl is an organization administrator, the drop-down list includes everyone in the organization. For a group administrator, the list would include all members of the group administrator's assigned groups. For a manager, the list would include all assigned subordinates. We'll select George Thompson from the list. We can then select a date range for the performance summary. The start and end dates define the dates of the snaps that will be made available to include in the performance summary. For example, by selecting January 1, 2020 as the start date and December 31, 2020 as the end date, only snaps from calendar year 2020 will be available to include in the performance summary. The default date range is 365 days prior to today's date. We'll then click the Next button. We're presented with a list of snaps from within the selected date range. This list includes all snaps from managers and peers that have been shared with George, and any self-snaps that George has created. Notice that each snap includes details such as the goal area, snap creator, feedback details, and achievement level. We can then select the specific snaps that we'd like to include in the performance summary. When we've selected the snaps to include, we'll click the Next button to continue. Now we're editing the draft performance summary for George Thompson. The performance summary is organized by George's goal areas. George's goal areas for performance summaries and snaps are the same. The first goal area is communications. George has received 2 snaps in the goal area of communications. The first snap is from George's manager, Cheryl Johnson. The second snap is from a peer, Betty Goodman. Notice that Cheryl's snap has an achievement level of Excellent, which corresponds to an achievement score of 4. Betty's snap has an achievement level of Needs Improvement, which corresponds to an achievement score of 1. SnapEval automatically calculates an average achievement score for this goal area based on manager snaps. In this case, George only had 1 snap from a manager and its achievement score is 4, so this is the average achievement score based on manager feedback. If George had 10 snaps from managers, SnapEval would total up the achievement scores from all 10 snaps and would divide the total number by 10 to calculate an average score. Similarly, George only has 1 snap from a peer and its achievement score is 1, so this is the average achievement score based on peer feedback. Again, if George had more snaps from peers and self-snaps, we would total up the achievement scores for all of them and divide by the number of snaps to calculate an average score. The text box enables us to add comments that summarizes George's overall performance for the goal area of communications during the date range of the performance summary. The achievement level for this goal area dropdown enables us to select the achievement level that we believe best represents George's overall performance in the goal area of communications during the date range of the performance summary. Notice that the average scores from snaps are for guidance only when selecting the achievement level for the goal area. We aren't required to select an achievement level for the goal area that's similar to the average score for the snaps. In this case, let's select Very Good as the achievement level. We can now continue with the next goal area of dependability. Notice that George hasn't received any snaps in this goal area. It's important to note that, although helpful, snaps are not a prerequisite for creating a performance summary. Again, we'll add comments about George's performance in this goal area during the performance summary date range. We'll select an achievement level of Excellent for the goal area of dependability. The next goal area is customer satisfaction. Let's say that this goal area doesn't apply to George's performance during the period of this performance summary, so we don't have any snaps for customer satisfaction. Because we don't have any snaps for this goal area, SnapEval includes an achievement level of N/A, omit goal area from final performance summary, as one of the choices in the dropdown. If this goal area had any snaps, this achievement level wouldn't be included in the dropdown list. By choosing this achievement level, customer satisfaction won't be included in the final performance summary document, and if automatic scoring is enabled for performance summaries, this goal area will be excluded from the calculation. The next goal area is job knowledge/competence. Let's add some comments summarizing George's performance for this goal area. We'll select an achievement level of Excellent. The last goal area is Initiative. We'll summarize George's performance in this goal area. We'll also select an achievement level of Exceptional for this goal area. The next section enables us to summarize George's overall performance during this review period. We can select an overall achievement level, which summarizes George's overall performance during the review period. We'll select Excellent. We'll also add comments that summarize George's overall performance. The Add Custom Content button enables content such as employee comments and development plans to be added to the performance summary document. We'll click the Save button to save our draft content. We now see a table that includes our draft performance summary for George Thompson. This table includes information such as the date it was created, when it was last edited, who the recipient is, who the creator of the performance summary is, and the review period of the performance summary. At this point, George Thompson doesn't have any visibility to this performance summary. If we wanted to share an electronic copy with him, we would click the Share Now link. George would then be notified that he can view the performance summary. George isn't allowed to edit the draft document. To continue editing the draft performance summary, we could click on the Edit/View link. We could also view the draft content as it would look in the final performance summary format in a web page or as a PDF. The PDF is ideal for reviewing the content with the employee in the performance review meeting. Let's download the PDF. The performance summary will have the organization's name and the same corporate logo as the SnapEval web portal. Details about the employee and the creator of the performance summary are shown in the first block. The second block shows the review period, review date, and status of the performance summary. When shared electronically with the employee, the status will change from in draft to completed. The achievement levels block details each of the available achievement levels in the performance summary. The employee performance feedback section is organized by goal area. The first goal area is communications. All snaps from the employee's managers for this goal area are included in the second block. The third block shows all snaps from peers and self-snaps for this goal area. The fourth block shows the average score from manager snaps, the average score from peer and/or self-snaps, and the score selected by the creator of the performance summary for this goal area. The last block shows the performance summary creator's assessment of the employee's performance in this goal area during the review period. The second goal area is job knowledge/competence. This goal area doesn't have any snaps from managers, so this block is omitted for job knowledge/competence. There is a snap from a peer, and it's included in the feedback from peers and self-feedback section. The remaining blocks have similar information as the first goal area's blocks. Goal areas 3 and 4 are dependability and initiative, respectively. Neither of these goal areas have any snaps. Notice that the goal area of customer satisfaction is omitted from the final performance summary because we selected N/A, omit goal area from final performance summary, as the achievement level for this goal area. The reviewer summary section provides the performance summary creator's assessment about the overall performance of the employee during the review period. The overall achievement section shows the overall achievement level that we selected in the draft performance summary. If the feature to automatically calculate performance summary scores was enabled, instead of a drop-down to select an overall achievement level, a numerical score would automatically be calculated and displayed. The calculation is based on each goal area's weight and the achievement level for each goal area as selected by the creator of the performance summary. The Addendum section includes a signature block for the employee, reviewee, evaluator, manager, reviewer, senior leader, and human resources. Custom content blocks, such as employee comments and development plans, will also be included in this section. Senior leaders and human resource professionals can collaborate in editing this performance summary. Let's log in as David Yapel, who is an organization administrator. We'll click on the Performance Summaries link in the navigation menu. Here's the performance summary that Cheryl Johnson created for George Thompson. We can view and collaborate in editing this draft performance summary by clicking on the Edit/View link. We can also electronically share a view-only copy of the performance summary with George by clicking on the Share Now link. George receives a notification that the performance summary has been shared with him, and he can view it from his My Feedback dashboard. George cannot edit the performance summary content. The table displays the date that the performance summary was shared with George. The current status field in the performance summary has been changed from In Draft to Completed when it was shared with George.